driving, checking socials, getting an education, clapping. These are things that have either surrounded people or been instilled in them from such a young age that they have become the norm. They feel natural. They aren't though, if you really think about it. They are learned behaviors or systems that have been integrated into society and became an everyday part of life. Breathing, eating, laughing, crying, smiling, walking. The list goes on. No one needs to be taught how to do these things. They come so naturally. The classic activities, if you will. In cultures around the world, the same audible expressions are used for the same feelings. But why? Have you ever had the urge to scream uncontrollably rather than laugh when you found something funny? Probably not. Or how about smiling after tasting something extremely bitter? The emotional expression tends to be the same universally. Language, though, can fall into both categories in a way. It feels like such a natural thing. I don't remember learning French as a second language, let alone English, my native tongue. But kids don't remember much anyways, do they? All the same, I find it difficult to argue that language is not a natural aspect of human. Whether it is verbal or visual, language is used from the youngest to the oldest. Babies will find a way to get their point across no matter what. That's proof enough. Not everything is the same across the world though. Depending on what region you are from, you won't find yourself using ha 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 to show laughter through direct messaging. If you speak Spanish, you might find yourself saying the same thing, but spelling it with a J. If you're Japanese, you might find yourself spamming a W. And if you're Brazilian, well, there's a lot that you could be doing. But as for the classical activities that are somewhat universal, I really wonder how it originated. How and why did clapping become the staple applause, yet snapping is the appropriate response to poetry? The act of putting a fist to a face is synonymous with anger. Why not something as simple as coughing to express rage? When running was discovered, what was the discoverer's goal? And when jumping was discovered, why did they need to leave the ground and how did they know how to accomplish it? Drinking water is one of the most basic of activities, but what if it went wrong and it was initially attempted via the nasal cavity? As much as some activities are normal to us nowadays, they had to have been initialized at some point in the past. Most normal things probably had some very innovative people behind their discoveries. We would never know either way though. Why did they do it? How long did it take to discover? Imagine a world where they never got it right. But the most important question of all is, what possessed and inspired the first backflipper to even attempt such a movement? I really wonder that though. I wonder like why, how, backflips, what? Thank you everyone. That was, yeah. If you liked it, subscribe. Thank you.